What is up, y'all? It's Drifter from Japan, Team Legacy, and just gonna do a quick review on Shadowkeep, what I think about it, the good, the bad, and possibly some of the ugly. Now, this DLC did get me back into playing Destiny a little bit more than what I was playing it before, man. Like, this DLC came out, man, like I had just, basically pushed the game to the side, wasn't even interested in playing it or anything like that. But there is some good things, man. If you haven't played Destiny 2, there's a free version that you can download and play. For every Guardian that has played Destiny 2, you will start off at 750 power, and then basically anything you get blues and up will increase your power level to the soft cap of 900. Then you got the slow grind of trying to basically just get better gear from there to hit like that 950 and above or whatever like that. Right now I got my hunter at 938. There is a seasonal artifact, so basically the more you play, the more XP you get, the more powerful you're going to be. So you see I have a power bonus of +8, which means my overall gear score is at 930. So basically just playing the game, you'll progress up. You get these little artifact like perk things that you can spend perks on, to basically help you throughout the game. There's this thing called Armor 2.0 where you get energy for your armor. You can level it up, put mods on it, also help you out to progress through the game and whatnot. There's this thing called Vex Offensive. If you do have the season pass, it's pretty cool. Basically you kill Vex, you get material, then you go get like things from Ikora to unlock like Vex armor, Vex guns. This hand cannon, in my opinion, is probably one of my favorite. I don't have the greatest perks on it, but if you can get it with like precision frame, it has no recoil whatsoever. It's pretty decent in the Crucible. I was using that to help progress through the Thorn quest, but yeah, I couldn't really complete the Thorn quest. It was a bitch. Now also, when you go to upgrade your guns, you only need an upgrade module, which is good. You can buy those from Banshee in the Tower if you have enough material and whatnot. Not super hard to get, but that is pretty cool. Also, like the mods you can put on your guns, stuff like that, anti-barrier rounds and stuff. They added like new enemies and whatnot. Yeah, so basically, man, like there's a lot of new stuff to earn, man. Like I said, new armor, new weapons, stuff like that. Then you have this seasonal thing. If you don't have the season pass, you're only able to get the top bar with the season pass. You get the bottom one. So just play the game. The more you level up, the more stuff you're going to get, like legendary engrams. You actually can earn exotic engrams, which is pretty cool. Monte Carlo did make a return in this DLC, but unfortunately I haven't been able to get it yet, which sucks because it seems to be dropping like flies when you spray them with raid. But yeah, I just haven't had too much luck. So let's go to the tower. Also, first season of Iron Banner, man, like they made some changes. You basically had to do a quest where you had to get kills with different weapons and whatnot to basically be able to collect your engrams from Iron Banner. Doing so though, you're able to earn the full set of Iron Banner armor, which looks pretty cool. That's actually what I was rocking on my hunter, other than the exotic gauntlets that I have, but it was pretty cool, man, you know, to see some fresh armor for Iron Banner. One of the downfalls of that, though, is they didn't make new weapons with this update or DLC, and a lot of people were comparing this DLC to Rise of Iron from Destiny 1, which we know, like, Iron Banner or anything that had to do with, like, Iron Lords just got a complete rehaul, man. The armor looks sick, the weapons look cool, and basically, man, like, the Iron Banner guns for me in Destiny 2 have just been not great at all, man. Basically just weapons that's already in the game that are just reskinned with an Iron Banner emblem on it, which is kind of stupid, man. To me, like, different activities, different planets, you know, or stuff like that, the weapons, armor should all look different. It shouldn't be like reskinned, you know, stuff, you know, like it should just be unique for that planet or for that activity. Also, like, one thing I like to point out, man, that has been gone for quite a while, and that's factions, man. Like, bring factions back to Destiny, yo. Like, it gives people more stuff to do, man. Just, you know, like, do away with the stupid faction war crap and just have the factions just completely open like they were in Destiny 1, where you could, you know, like, maybe sign allegiance to a faction for an entire season, and then you're just able to get bounties, you know, like, let's say, like, you do lost sectors, you do patrols, you do flashpoints. Like, that gives you XP towards that faction, man. Like, I'm definitely missing the faction, man. Like, the weapons and the armor from the factions look pretty dope. But
Something particular?
I wonder why she's lit up. I don't even remember having.
Always good to see you, Guardian.
Maybe it's like reset or something like that. You know, like, I don't know. So they got this bow, man, that just came out on the 22nd. Supposedly, the quest is pretty easy to get the bow,
Come see me again,
but the reviews I've seen on it, like, apparently the bow isn't all that great. So that's just kind of the thing there. But
you don't look too banged up.
might as well just go ahead and get that from him anyway. It's not pretty hard to find the area where you gotta go to get that. There's plenty of videos on YouTube for it, but yeah, as far as Shadow Keep, yo, like, if you've been away from D2 for a while, man, like, I definitely say hop on, give it a try out the new activities. As you can see back here behind Ikora, man, like, the tower is changing, and she is building a Vex, like, portal or whatever. I'm not sure when that'll actually go into play. And then on the 29th, they're gonna have the Festival of the Lost, where you can earn all that cheesy Halloween loot and whatnot. But as far as like the Vex stuff that I was telling you about, man, like, she does sell Vex bounties. You can earn some pretty cool Vex weapons, not that hard to earn, you know, like just regular bounties. And a cool thing is, man, like, if you want to gain a lot of XP, go to the moon and basically talk to Eris and just get the additional bounties and just complete them on the moon to gain XP, man. Like, you gain XP pretty damn good. Also, another thing I want to point out, man, grind, I believe it is level 30, if I'm not mistaken. Like, alright, yeah, level 30. Like, I'm gonna say grind to level 30, man. Like, you ain't even gotta have the season pass. Grind to level 30 and try to get this auto rifle. It's a slow firing auto rifle, but it looks absolutely amazing, and it hits like a fucking tank, yo. Like, it's good in Crucible. Like, I'm not normally a fan of like slower rate auto rifles, but this one right here, man, it looks good. It comes actually with a default ornament, with the white, gold, and black. It looks dope. Didn't even put a shader on it. Didn't want to put a shader on it. I mean, yeah, default shader. Like, I just like the one that came on there. But that's my opinion. But yeah, man, like, that's just pretty much, man, like a quick breakdown of Shadowkeep, what I think of it, and just, you know, like I said, man, like, in my opinion, they should definitely bring back factions, give us a little bit of extra stuff to do, because even with with like DLC and new stuff, man, like, once you grind all that out, you know, and whatnot, it just gets repetitive, man. Like, and that's the problem with Destiny, man. Like, I like D2, you know, but I just feel like, again, man, like, even with the new DLC, the new stuff that you can grind for, increasing your power level and stuff like that, it's eventually going to get stale, man. Like, they introduced factions in D1. They had them in Destiny 2 with the faction wars. We haven't had a faction war in which seems like maybe a year or longer. So like I said, just bring back the factions, have them there permanently, just completely wipe the faction wars, man. Let us just, you know, do stuff, man, like, while we're assigned to the factions, you know, like, get the bounties and stuff like that, would be so much better. Bring back Sparrow Racing League, man. Like, that was a pretty decent activity, you know, like, pretty much, man, like, the only activity that we got, man, you know, that comes every so often is Iron Banner, which is now gone. You know, like, there's really, other than the holidays, you know, for like Halloween, you know, stuff like that, there's really nothing to do other than, you know, like, replay missions, do strikes, do nightfalls, etc., man. Like, you know, now that Bungie's taken over, the game has gotten way better. You know, now that Activision's not a part of it, but it's still lacking in some content. That's just my opinion, man. And I know right now there's more people than ever playing Destiny 2, you know, so I'm just gonna go ahead and grab this bow. Hopefully I can get to it, show y'all how to get to it in the video. But yeah, I mean, it's just, like I said, man, it's a lot of ideas on things they can do, man. Like, you spent and put all that time into creating the areas for these factions, and they're not here, man. Like, I like the faction weapons, I like the faction armor, the faction shaders, man. Like, and I feel like that they need to be brought back into the game, you know, like, most definitely, man. Like, bring them back, you know. It's not a super hard thing to do, and for a while this area was closed off and people couldn't figure out why it was closed off. And then, like, I told one of my buddies, I was like, I guarantee you it's for the DLC, man, because this room right here was like closed off. There was like a little glitch thing with that, and now it's opened up. This is how you get to the
something about all this seems wrong. Am I worrying too much?
the bow area, you know, like, you ain't gotta glitch into it no more. You can just run straight to it. I don't know which way to fucking go, because I'm a noob. Not really. Like, look at all this cool crap back here, though, man. Like, you're just in an area of the tower that you've never really been in before, which is pretty dope. Okay, where the fuck do I go from here? Okay, gotta jump up into here, jump across there. I'm guessing I had to drop down. I'm hoping I had to drop down. I don't know. What is back here? Okay, nothing back there. Blah blah blah. Run through here. Hopefully I won't fucking die trying to get to this crap. Jump up here. Jump up there. Oh shit. My platforming skills suck, by the way. Where the fuck? Why is You spawn me all the way back here. Seriously? Wow, that is absolutely retarded. It's like, oh, we can't spawn you back where you were doing the jumping puzzle. We're gonna spawn you way back here, man. Like, bro. And like, another thing I wanted to cover on, man. Freaking Crucible, yo. Like, damn it, get the fuck in there. Thank you. Is, super annoying, man, that, you know, they haven't changed anything, man. Like, with the meta weapons, man. When I was playing Iron Banner, it was just straight up running into tryhards using the Recluse, which is like super annoying. Shit. How in the fuck? Okay, there we go. To just see, like, or, well, not see, but to get killed by the same weapon over and over and over again. Like, it definitely gets annoying. It's stupidly repetitive, you know, or whatnot, man. Just to see, why is there a hole right here? If you can't go out that way, like, you trying to tell me you gotta come through all that crap and then, oh, maybe not. Oh, wow. So why don't people just jump on this damn side over here where, really? I don't know. But yeah, just to see people, you know, like, using the same weapons over and over, man, like, it gets super annoying, you know. Like, I'm not saying like nerf the weapons, do away with the weapons or anything like that, but just change, or, well, not change, but like add more guns, man. Like, Iron Banner has been here forever, and like just seeing the same weapons, you know, like, it, to me, it's lazy. Well, not lazy, but it's just, we want better Iron Banner weapons, man. Like, do away with the reskin crap, man, and just give us completely reworked Iron Banner stuff, man. Like, that's what I want to see, you know. And going back again, man, like, bring back factions, man. Have them as a staple, or a stable part of the game, yo. Like,
Another hunter brought these back. Take a look. So who won?
that's how I feel like it should be. But anyway, you know, quick recap, man. Like, this new DLC, man, you know, Shadowkeep, it's pretty dope. You do fight a lot of older enemies, man. Like, the missions are pretty cool. You know, like I said, new armor, new guns, new loot to earn. The finishers that they added in are pretty sick as well. But like I said, man, I feel like it's just gonna get to a point where you play the game, you know, and eventually it's going to get repetitive, and it's probably going to start dying off again. So that's why I said, man, bring the factions back, have them as a permanent stable for D2, man. Like, you know, bring back Sparrow Racing League, man. Like, there's a lot of stuff that they can do, man, just to add playability to this game, yo. Like, it'd be cool. Another thing I would like to see, but I doubt it's ever going to happen, is like weapon customization other than just, you know, the shaders. You know, like the different stocks, I mean, maybe different mags, different sights, foregrips, stuff like that. Like, even if they don't really like help with the weapon, but like it just changes overall looks, would be pretty sweet. But I don't know, it's just a, you know, thinking outside the box like type thing, man. Or maybe even, you know, like, you know, maybe like a foregrip, better stability, you know, different scopes or sights or different stocks or something like that, man. Like, it'd be pretty sweet. But anyway, I'm gonna wrap this video up. It's probably been pretty boring just watching me run around the tower and talk or whatever like that, man. Like, I just freaking straight record off the PlayStation. I don't edit my fucking videos, so what you see is what you get. But yeah, anyway, peace out.